one like a month ago. All these shows have been on year one recently, so if everyone's wondering, these are all on year one recently.
The Wrestling Room?
No. You have any clue, Dad?
Other podcasts?
There are 3 shows, and I'll give you the host if you wish. One was hosted by Kyle, one was me and Joe, and one was Sal and Mandy.
The one that you and Kyle,
No, it was just Kyle, not me. It was just Kyle.
Ponyville Cider Fest?
No. No. Even though that would be a better idea now, ironically.
Unemployed Bitches!
Oh, what was that, Sal?
Unemployed Bitches.
You just figured it out. You just figured that one out. But there are 2 other ones still. Have any clue? The names of these are funny. These are very funny now, looking back.
Reliving the Glory?
No. The shows I'm talking about were Kyle hosted a movie show called Admit No One. That was a thing.
Okay.
And then there was, obviously, Unemployed Bitches, which was Sal and Mandy. And then the counteract to me and Joe that did a show, and I swear this was the title, called Long Distance Guy Love. That was the thing that happened.
That's right. Long Distance Guy Love. I remember that now.
Long Distance Guy Love.
Yes, that was the thing that happened for one show. Never happened again. Never happened again. And the theme song for the show was Guy Love from Scrubs. So that was pretty funny at the time.
You mean you guys didn't use bro?
No, because that wasn't a thing yet. This is 5 years. This is 6 years ago when this happened.
Bro.
I don't think Matt Riddle was in the company yet. Again, Matt Riddle wasn't even in UFC when we started the show.
Okay, bro.
All right, that's it for alternate titles. We're done with that category. Dad, back to you.
Okay. At random for 2.
Oh, the only random question is left is 1, but I'll still do it anyway.
Okay, all right, we'll do 1.
What was the topic of the top 5 list that caused the longest show in history of this show, the longest episode in show history? What was the top 5 list that caused that?
What was your favorite WrestleMania moment?
No, it was not that category. Sal, do you remember the top 5 lists that caused the longest show in history?
There was probably a music one because you probably played the entire fucking song for each one.
Okay, well, which one was it? We did a bunch of those.
Songs to have sex to.
No, that was the category we did, though. That was something we did in episode 69, for those who remember. But
69.
that was the whole point of the joke. That's the point of the joke. But no, we did a almost 3.5-hour show because we did an hour-and-a-half segment on the top 5 boy bands with Mandy. We did a 3.5-hour show. Like, that was the longest show we've ever done.
I'm still tired from it.
And that may come up one day, like I think it's year 2. I think it's part of year 1. I think it's after year 1, so maybe one day it'll come up again.
She thinks NSYNC is the best.
She'll kill you when she hears that. I know. So we have celebrity guests.
Oh my
2 and
God!
3.
You just.
I fueled the fire.
So our questions that we have left are celebrity guest points 2 and 3, and the first timers a 1-point question. That would be Sal, your choice. Go.
The first timers.
Okay, this is easy. Who was our first official guest?
Dad.
No, celebrity guest. I'm sorry, I should remember that. Celebrity guest.
Oh.
Back at the very beginning, it was WrestleMania week.
Shit.
If I did my next hint, it will actually give it away, so I'm trying not to say our next hint. My next hint. Episode 3. You remember?
Cyndi Lauper.
No, it's not Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper.
Who was do you remember? You weren't on the show, I don't think, but do you remember who it was?
Jay Lethal?
No, but our first guest
is
also kayfabe, Sal's arch rival, Jason Powell.
Oh,
very first guest
on
this show.
He doesn't count.
Yes, he does. He was episode 3.
He doesn't count.
Episode 3, Jason Powell actually is the name of the episode.
I have wiped his name clean from the history books. He doesn't count.
He's been on the show more than some people.
He doesn't deserve to be recognized.
Wait, so is that why there's an asterisk by his name?
So okay, thank you for that 661. Anyway, celebrity guest 2 or 3. Dad, make your pick.
Oh, let's go celebrity guest 3.
Okay. This is actually a three-part answer. So there are in here. What characters has Jim Cummings actually recorded for our intros? There are 3. 3 animated characters that he did for our intro.
Tigger?
Correct. It's 1. Ooh, we got one right. Look at that.
Darkwing Duck?
Okay. One more.
Hello, citizens. Darkwing Duck here. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the winged scourge that pecks at your nightmares. And did I mention I am Darkwing Duck? And you are listening to the Blake and Sal Show, you lucky little weasels. As you were.
Besides him doing his own voice?
Besides that, you said Tigger, you said Darkwing. There's one more.
Goofy?
Yeah, with Bill Farmer.
Oh,
so close. You're so close.
Is it a bear?
Mickey Mouse.
The fact that Sal just dropped a hint, you didn't even catch it.
A bear? Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh was the answer.
Winnie the Pooh Pooh.
I personally love Sal dropping a hint. I love that, trying to help him get some points on the board.
Thank you for the lifeline.
Oh my God,
I feel bad that I'm murdering him in the score.
And now our final question, because there's only one question left. This is actually, this is actually a true sentence I'm about to say, and I couldn't believe it when I looked it up myself.
Okay.
Who is the only celebrity interview guest that the 3 of us did together? Actual full-fledged interview that the 3 of us did together.
Whoa. Jeez.
Huh.
Anyone want to give a guess on this one? I'll give the points to whoever gets it right first.
The 3 of us.
The 3 of us only did one interview together. Who was that interview? And in the early days of the show.
Marty Elias?
No, that was just you and me.
Okay.
And me and Sal have done many interviews together. I've done many together by myself. Me and you have done stuff together. Me and Kyle have done interviews together.
Yes. Oh.
But there's only been one the 3 of us did together.
Tommaso Ciampa.
No, that is incorrect.
No.
And all right, it will come up in our year 1 shows in about a month or 2, so it will come up. Within our first year. Anyone have a clue? Anyone remember?
The Siri lady.
No.
Siri lady.
That's a forgotten interview, too. I forgot about that happened. I forgot that happened. Does anyone ever remember?
I wasn't even there for that one.
No, you weren't. It was a bonus thing that no one remembers. I think that was the first interview ever. That and Johnny Mundo were the first interviews I've ever done. Those are the 2 first interviews I ever did.
Evilise?
No, it was Krista Joseph.
Oh, yes.
This is Krista Joseph from Lucha Underground, and you're listening to the Blake and Sal Show.
Yes. On Lucha.
Yes. The former creative member,
That's right.
Krista Joseph, the 3 of us who did an interview. Dad was actually downstairs on his computer on Skype.
Yes.
We all had questions in front of us that I had typed up, and we all went back and forth on questions.
Yeah.
The interview will come up at the end of the summer, by the way, on the year 1 special. If you want to hear that, it will come up on the year 1 feed at the end of the summer. So that is that. We have one more question that Mandy added at the last minute. It is a Final Jeopardy 20-point question at the end here.
Okay.
Can I have my whiteboard so I can write my answer?
Okay, so the category is Olga.
Oh boy. This is not looking good.
What is the fictional country that Olga is from?
Oh my God.
Kazakhstan.
No, that is a real country. That is a real country. I'd like to know Mandy's the one who wrote this down, by the way. Not me. Randy wrote this on the sheet after I had everything typed up. So.
Steubenville?
No. I will give you a hint. It is a combination of two
What?
actual countries.
Djibouti-stein.
No.
What? Iraqistan.
No. It would be Bulgaria. So we're a combination of Bulgaria and Russia, because she was doing it after Rusev.
Oh,
She was doing
boy.
it after Rusev, who was built from
yeah.
Bulgaria and said he was from Russia.
Okay,
So they
got it.
combined him and made it Bulgaria. Mandy made that
Bulgaria,
in her
got
first
it.
official phone call from Olga.
Olga.
So our final score.
Go
Our
ahead.
final score.
Yes.
As we wrap this up, hi Liddy, for joining the show finally at the end of the show. Our final score
Yes.
is Sal with 38 points and Mark with 21.
Yay!
Closer at the end of the
Woo!
really serves to be.
Well, at least it was.
Hey, I did a lot better than I thought I would.
You did fantastic, actually, for somebody who did not have a clue.
At least it wasn't a blowout.
No, it was not. And actually, I thought everyone did a great job. I thought this was actually a lot of fun. I do want to say now, I'm playing our music, the music we're going to put in the background.
Okay.
This is like a Genius from the Sky, this Zio Shirai music playing in the background. I do want to say, before we wrap things up,
Okay.
this has been great. This show has been fun. We've been doing it 6 years, guys. 6 years.
God,
How the
6
fuck
years?
have we been doing this for 6
And we
years?
still only have like 10 listeners.
No, we have a lot of listeners. We actually have a pretty good audience.
Actually,
Our audience are really
I
good.
think the exact number is 125.
No, all seriousness, we have enough numbers that I'm able to get in the cons without lying.
And yet nobody comments. And yet nobody comments or leaves a rating and review.
But see, because they're afraid to. There's no fear. We're not going to be trolls hiding behind a keyboard and say bad things. We want the feedback. We want the positive feedbacks. We want the negative feedback. We want any type of feedback so that way we can gauge on what we're doing right and what we're doing
I'm
wrong.
gonna put it out there real fast.
All right,
And I know
go
Sal
ahead.
usually does the thing for rating reviews. I'm just going to say here.
Okay.
You want to leave a good rating, do it on iTunes to help our numbers. If you have something negative to say, tweet at us. At the Blake and Sal Show. Because that's where you tell me negative stuff, so then we know what to fix. I don't read negative reviews on our iTunes page.
Just-
going crazy. If you have something negative to say, tweet us at the Blake and Sal Show.
Or
Do
you
it
can
that way.
call 1-800-CALL-SAL.
Yeah, or
That's
bitch to
1-800 call Sal.
Or bitch to Sal.
Wait, who said something negative about us on
No.
iTunes?
No. I'm just throwing it out there because people always say that. You don't want negative
okay.
ratings on iTunes. So if you have something negative, if you don't like something we're doing, tell me on Twitter.
Or
Make it
hashtag the
easier.
Blake and Sal Show.
I do read all of any tweets that come at us, and I do read everything. It goes right to my phone. So if there's something, tell me. I don't mind talking about it, you know?
Can we do that other game where basically people leave messages?
I would love that too. So
Okay.
leave the voicemail.
right.
I'll give you the number. That was the day I didn't win it. That was fun.
Okay.
So, Sal, why don't you do the network plug? Because I did your whole spiel about where to find us. So why don't you do the network plug for me to be the best places?
For more information on our show, including where you can listen, just go to theblakeandshow.com, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and leave a comment or rating and review, and we will read it on the show.
Our show is part of the Something Boy Podcast Network. You can hear me on Clark's Minute Beyond, D5 The Mighty Duck, starting on April 5th. Go subscribe to that. That's going to be a lot of fun over there. And also, of course, we've been making jokes about it this entire show. The Blake and Sal Show Year 1 every single Tuesday, and hear us in our first year of craziness on this show. Real fast, I just want to shout out to Mandy, who's listening to this, puts up with this weird podcast world that we live in here, and deals with me scheduling all this chaos and stupidity, and actually loves the fact that Sal's only available during the day for this show nowadays. So, makes our life easier. And also for actually being the only person that knew all the answers before starting this game. So, she's the only person that knew this going in.
Well, there you go.
So, thank you to her, because she really is kind of the godsend over this show. Because if it wasn't for her, there would be no show. So, I just wanted to throw that out there as we wrap things up.
She is the wing beneath our wings.
Pretty much, and probably the one person that supports me more than anybody else on this planet. So
Well, there
I'll
you
throw
go.
that out there. Tomorrow on the feed, this is going up on Thursday, special Thursday show for anniversary. Tomorrow on the feed, as I mentioned last week, I'm going to be sitting down with Zach Haydorn to look at WrestleMania as of right now. Next week, big week, Thursday, me and Dad will sit down with Rich Fan. And then on Friday will be our WrestleMania New Jersey NXT TakeOver New York preview show. It'll be a big one. It'll be a long one. There's going to be a lot of matches to talk about, but it'll be worth it. Listen, that's it. Your thing.
Hey, as always, it's been your pleasure. and please support your local independent